The scene opens with the vibrant set of the Kelly Clarkson Show, lights gleaming and the audience buzzing with excitement as Kelly Clarkson, with her signature warm smile and infectious energy, welcomes her special guest, country music legend Reba McEntire. The two women, who share a complicated family history as former in-laws, hug tightly at the start, laughing about old times and their mutual love for music. Kelly dives right into the interview, asking Reba about her latest album and how she's balancing her acting career with her singing. Reba responds with her classic charm, sharing anecdotes from her time on Broadway and her hit TV show. But as the conversation shifts to personal matters, Kelly innocently brings up their shared past with Brandon Blackstock, Kelly's ex-husband and Reba's former stepson. Reba's expression tightens slightly, but she brushes it off with a joke, saying family is family no matter what. The audience chuckles, unaware of the undercurrents brewing. Kelly presses on, mentioning how divorce can be tough in the spotlight, drawing from her own experiences, and asks Reba for advice on co-parenting in Hollywood. Reba nods politely, but her answers become shorter, her Oklahoma drawl laced with a hint of discomfort. The host doesn't notice at first, steering the talk towards Reba's new relationship and how she's found love again after her own divorce. Suddenly, Kelly makes a quip about men in the music industry being unreliable, which Reba interprets as a subtle dig at her ex-husband Narvel, who was also Brandon's father. The tension escalates when Kelly laughs it off, but Reba's face hardens, her eyes narrowing as she sets down her microphone. The audience senses something's off, murmuring quietly. Kelly tries to lighten the mood with a song request, but Reba interrupts, her voice rising just a notch, saying she's not here to rehash family drama on national TV. Kelly looks surprised, apologizing if she overstepped, but Reba shakes her head, standing up slowly. The argument heats up as Reba accuses Kelly of using their connection for ratings, pointing out that some things should stay private. Kelly defends herself, saying it's just honest conversation, but Reba retorts that honesty without boundaries is cruelty. The back and forth intensifies, with Reba's words cutting sharp, recalling how Kelly's public comments about the divorce affected the whole family. Kelly counters, her voice trembling, explaining her side of the pain and betrayal she felt. The audience gasps as Reba grabs her purse, muttering that this isn't the show she signed up for. Kelly reaches out, pleading for her to stay, but Reba turns, her red hair swinging dramatically, and strides off the set without another word. The camera follows her exit, the door slamming behind her, leaving Kelly stunned in her chair. The live broadcast cutting to commercial abruptly. Back from break, Kelly addresses the audience with a forced smile, apologizing for the unexpected turn and promising more great guests ahead. Behind the scenes, producers scramble, phones ringing off the hook with media inquiries. Reba, in her dressing room, takes a deep breath, regretting the outburst but standing by her feelings. The incident blows up on social media instantly, with fans divided, as some siding with Reba for protecting her privacy, others praising Kelly for her authenticity. Hashtags like #RebaWalksOff and #KellyDrama trend worldwide, clips of the argument going viral on TikTok and Twitter. Analysts speculate on the long-term impact on their relationship, wondering if this spells the end of their public camaraderie. Reba issues a brief statement later that day, saying she values Kelly but some topics are off-limits. Kelly, on her end, tweets a heartfelt message about respecting boundaries in interviews. The entertainment world buzzes for weeks, turning a simple talk show appearance into a legendary moment of celebrity clash. In the aftermath of Reba McEntire's dramatic walk-off from the Kelly Clarkson Show, the entertainment industry reels from the shockwaves. Fans dissect every frame of the footage, slowing down the video to catch micro-expressions on both women's faces during the heated exchange. Reba, known for her poise and professionalism, surprises many by letting her emotions take the wheel, but insiders reveal that the tension had been simmering for years since Kelly's divorce from Brandon. Sources close to Reba say she felt protective of her family, viewing Kelly's questions as invasive and exploitative. On the flip side, Kelly's team defends her, insisting the conversation was meant to be empowering for women sharing similar experiences. The argument centered on personal betrayals, with Reba accusing Kelly of airing dirty laundry for views, while Kelly argued that vulnerability connects with audiences. As the clip circulates, celebrities weigh in. Dolly Parton tweets support for both, urging reconciliation, while others like Blake Shelton joke about steering clear of family topics on TV. Talk shows across networks reference the incident, with hosts like Ellen DeGeneres and Jimmy Fallon parodying the walk-off in skits. Reba's fans rally around her, flooding her social media with messages of solidarity, praising her for standing up against overstepping boundaries. Kelly, ever the optimist, uses her next episode to reflect on the event, admitting she might have pushed too far and emphasizing the importance of consent in discussions. The ratings for that episode skyrocket, ironically boosting the show's popularity. Behind closed doors, Reba and Kelly exchange private messages, attempting to mend fences, but the public remains captivated by the drama. Magazines like People and Us Weekly feature cover stories, interviewing experts on celebrity feuds and how they play out in the media. Psychologists analyze the body language, noting Reba's crossed arms as a sign of defensiveness and Kelly's wide eyes as genuine surprise. The incident sparks broader conversations about privacy in the age of reality TV, where stars are expected to bare their souls for entertainment. Reba returns to her tour schedule, channeling the energy into powerful performances of songs like Fancy and I'm a Survivor, which take on new meaning post-argument. Kelly, meanwhile, invites therapists on her show to discuss healthy communication in relationships. The walk-off becomes a teachable moment, reminding everyone that even icons have limits. Months later, rumors swirl of a potential reunion, perhaps on a holiday special, but for now, the divide lingers. Social media influencers create reaction videos, breaking down the timeline second by second, speculating on what was said off-camera. The argument's transcript leaks online, fueling more debate. Did Reba overreact, or was Kelly insensitive? Ultimately, the event cements both women's statuses as strong, unapologetic figures in music, proving that authenticity, even when messy, resonates with fans. As the dust settles, Reba reflects in an interview that walking off was necessary to protect her peace, while Kelly vows to be more mindful in future chats. The clash, though heated, highlights the complexities of blended families in the spotlight, turning a momentary blow-up into a lasting cultural talking point. Delving deeper into the roots of the argument between Reba McEntire and Kelly Clarkson reveals a tangled web of family ties and professional rivalries. Their connection dates back to 2013 when Kelly married Brandon Blackstock, making Reba her mother-in-law through marriage, as Brandon is the son of Reba's ex-husband Narvel. The two women bonded over music, collaborating on duets like Because of You and appearing together at events. However, cracks appeared after Kelly's 2020 divorce from Brandon amid allegations of infidelity and financial disputes. Reba, caught in the middle, publicly supported both but privately navigated the fallout. On the show, what started as light banter about relationships veered into dangerous territory when Kelly referenced the divorce's impact on their shared grandchildren. Reba, fiercely protective, snapped back, saying some pains aren't for public consumption. Kelly, drawing from her own heartbreak, pushed for openness, leading to Reba's accusation that Kelly was profiting from pain. The exchange escalated with raised voices, Reba standing abruptly and declaring she wouldn't be ambushed. The audience, initially cheering, fell silent as the drama unfolded. Producers signaled for a cut, but the live feed captured every tense moment. Post-walk-off, Reba's manager releases a statement emphasizing her respect for Kelly but disapproval of the line of questioning. Kelly, teary-eyed in the next segment, explains her intent was to connect, not to hurt. The incident ignites a firestorm online, with feminist commentators praising Reba for asserting boundaries, while others criticize her for storming off mid-show. Late-night hosts lampoon the event, with SNL sketches portraying exaggerated versions of the clash. Reba's album sales spike, fans streaming her empowerment anthems in solidarity. Kelly's show sees her ratings bump too, as viewers tune in for potential follow-ups. Behind the scenes, family members like Shelby Blackstock, Reba's son, mediate, urging peace. The argument touches on deeper issues like women in entertainment being pitted against each other, with media outlets sensationalizing the catfight narrative. Reba addresses it in a podcast, admitting emotions got the best of her but standing firm on privacy. Kelly dedicates a song to Reba on her next episode, A Subtle Olive Branch. As time passes, the two collaborate indirectly through charity events, hinting at reconciliation. The walk-off becomes folklore and TV history, akin to other famous exits like Joan Rivers from The Tonight Show. Analysts predict it could lead to a joint project, turning Feud into friendship fuel. Fans create fan fiction and memes, imagining alternate endings where they hug it out. The event underscores the humanity of celebrities, showing that even under bright lights, personal triggers can ignite. Reba emerges stronger, her image as a no-nonsense queen solidified, while Kelly gains empathy for her candid style. In the end, the heated argument serves as a reminder that boundaries matter, even among stars who seem unbreakable. Exploring the public reaction to Reba McEntire's walk-off from Kelly Clarkson's show paints a picture of divided loyalties and viral frenzy. Social media explodes within minutes, with Twitter users posting clips and opinions. Some call Reba a diva for leaving, others hail her as a boss for not tolerating disrespect. Instagram Reels feature side-by-side comparisons of their past friendly appearances versus the tense moment, amassing millions of views. TikTok duets recreate the argument, with users lip-syncing the dialogue and adding comedic twists. Celebrity friends chime in. Garth Brooks defends Reba, saying family comes first, while Carrie Underwood supports Kelly's right to ask tough questions. The media frenzy includes tabloid headlines like Reba's rage, inside the blow-up, and Kelly's tears after on-air snub. Talk radio hosts debate if the show should have vetted questions better, criticizing producers for allowing the escalation. Reba's fan club organizes support campaigns, trending #StandWithReba, while Kelly's admirers counter with #KellyKeepsItReal. The incident boosts both their music streams, with Reba's Does He Love You duet with Kelly ironically climbing charts. In interviews, Reba downplays the drama, calling it a momentary lapse, but hints at underlying frustrations from years of media scrutiny. Kelly, in a People magazine exclusive, revealed she reached out privately to apologize, hoping to rebuild their bond. The argument sparks discussions on talk shows about the ethics of celebrity interviews, with experts warning against blurring personal and professional lines. Late-night comedy sketches parody the walk-off, with impersonators exaggerating Reba's exit for laughs. As the story evolves, leaked audio from the set reveals more context to Reba whispering warnings before standing, Kelly pleading off Mick. This fuels conspiracy theories that it was staged for publicity, though both deny it. Brands capitalize, with memes turning into merchandise like t-shirts saying "I walked off like Reba." The event influences future episodes. Kelly implements stricter guest guidelines, ensuring comfort zones are respected. Reba tours with renewed vigor, incorporating subtle nods to the incident in her banter. Months on, a joint appearance at the CMAs surprises everyone, where they share a laugh about the mishap, signaling forgiveness. The walk-off becomes a case study in PR classes, teaching how to handle on-air meltdowns. Fans reflect on how it humanized the stars, showing vulnerability beneath the glamour. Ultimately, the heated clash strengthens their individual brands, proving controversy can be a catalyst for growth. As the buzz fades, the legacy remains a testament to the power of standing one's ground in a world that demands constant exposure. Reflecting on the long-term implications of Reba McEntire's heated argument and walk-off from Kelly Clarkson Show, it's clear the incident reshapes their public personas. Reba, already an icon of resilience, gains a reputation as unyieldingly authentic, appealing to fans who value privacy over spectacle. Her book sales surge, with readers drawn to her stories of overcoming adversity. Kelly, known for her relatability, faces scrutiny for her interviewing style but emerges more introspective, adjusting her show to include more guest-approved topics. The clash prompts industry-wide changes, with networks training hosts on sensitive questioning. Both women see career boosts. Reba lands a new TV role portraying a tough matriarch, while Kelly's album inspired by personal growth tops charts. Family dynamics shift too. Reports suggest Reba and Kelly coordinate better on co-grandparenting, turning tension into teamwork. Media outlets revisit their history, from joyful duets to the divorce fallout, painting a nuanced portrait of their relationship. Fan conventions feature panels discussing the event, with attendees debating who was right. Reba addresses it in concerts, joking that walking off was her best cardio, lightening the narrative. Kelly dedicates episodes to mental health, crediting the incident for her growth and empathy. The argument inspires songs. Indie artists release tracks about celebrity feuds, referencing the duo. As awards season approaches, nominations pour in, with both earning nods for their work amid the drama. A potential documentary explores the behind-the-scenes, but they decline, preferring to move forward. Social media algorithms keep the clip alive, introducing it to new generations. Critics praise Reba for empowering women to say no, while Kelly is lauded for her apology's grace. The walk-off enters pop culture lexicon, referenced in TV shows and movies. Years later, in a joint interview, they laugh about it, revealing it strengthened their friendship. The event underscores the fragility of public images, showing how one moment can redefine legacies. Reba's philanthropy increases, focusing on family support causes, while Kelly advocates for divorce resources. The heated exchange, though painful, fosters positive change, proving adversity can lead to unity. In hindsight, the walk-off wasn't just drama, it was a pivotal chapter in their stories, highlighting strength and vulnerability. As they continue thriving, the incident remains a reminder that even stars navigate human conflicts, emerging wiser on the other side. Wrapping up the saga of Reba McEntire's walk-off after her heated argument with Kelly Clarkson, the event cements itself as a memorable chapter in entertainment history. Both women, through public statements and actions, demonstrate maturity in handling the fallout, inspiring fans worldwide. Reba's tour sells out, with audiences cheering louder during empowerment anthems, seeing her as a symbol of boundary setting. Kelly's show evolves, incorporating segments on respectful dialogue, earning acclaim for adaptability. Their shared family, including grandchildren, benefits from the reconciliation, with holiday gatherings reportedly warmer. Media retrospectives highlight how the clash mirrored broader societal issues like privacy invasion in the digital age. Podcasters dissect the psychology, noting power dynamics in female-led interviews. The incident boosts charity donations, as fans support causes dear to both stars. Reba releases a single subtly addressing forgiveness, climbing charts swiftly. Kelly covers one of Reba's hits on her show, a touching tribute. Collaborations rumors swirl, perhaps a new duet healing old wounds. The walk-off inspires books on celebrity resilience, with chapters dedicated to their story. Social media evolves the narrative, from outrage to understanding, showcasing internet's role in shaping opinions. Critics reflect on how it challenged stereotypes of women in conflict, promoting solidarity instead. As time heals, the argument fades into anecdote, shared fondly at events. Reba and Kelly's bond, forged in fire, emerges stronger, proving feuds can foster growth. The event's legacy endures, teaching that passion, even in anger, reveals true character. In the end, what began as a heated moment on TV transforms into a story of redemption, resilience, and renewed respect between two powerhouse women in music.